platform, the stage, the podium. I got ready to see the stage. I guess that's supposedly that is it. How are you, beloved? How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I am very well. Thank you so much. I know we had a little confusion a little bit earlier today. I wanted to be sure everybody um, got a chance to meet you. So I'm glad that you could come back and we could get you here on board. Um, Jade, from her name, Black Girl Magic Tarot. Exciting, exciting, and all that is. How'd you choose that name? Tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Jade.
Oh, Magic Tarot. How did I choose that name? I I just wanted something simple presented me, and I know if I don't know anything else, I'm magic. And obviously, my
There you go.
melanation, so it just all ran together, and here I am.
That's
Yeah,
amazing. I
a
love it.
little bit about myself, magic, but swept under the rug when things that other people aren't in tune to doing. Not saying they can't. Yeah, and then
Yes.
I got married and had a child that I put myself in when I was younger. Broke, and here I.
Oh, wow. Can you get a little closer to the phone so we can hear you just a little closer? Okay. You're such a sweet, soft voice. We want to just be sure we can hear you, beloved. I want to be sure everybody can hear you. All right, awesome. So you're mainly on TikTok. So my YouTubers aren't don't necessarily, right? Is that what your main platform?
I'm on YouTube as well. I used to do. Excuse me. I am videos starting next week. I do zodiac readings once a week. You get zodiac once every other weekend, element every other week. I do lives on TikTok, Facebook on Tuesday. What
Okay.
else? Yeah. And the side of that, you can find me on my website or reach out. I reach back.
All right. We're gonna be sure that we have your and it's just Black Girl Magic Tarot on YouTube. Is it one T only?
YouTube is one T only.
Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna put your links here as well because I want you all to go and follow her. Um, all over all of the lands, all over all the social medias. There we go. Um, and if you guys can go grab her TikTok and her Instagram link, one of you guys would be great. In the back, and we could post that as well. Now, so your talk title though is your first language, which is vibrations, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Yes.
Talk to us about speaking the language of vibrations.
Like um, body language.
Mm-hmm.
That's big. Move when you do, when you don't. When you move, you bring movement is vibration, force, movement. So before there's something that happens before that, and I can see that. I
Mm.
see it's so small. It's an energy. I I called it last night. I'm sorry, don't mean to run off, but I do that. Wild girl gang. Um, I was to another bar a block away. Family, it's a whole thing. Gang, family, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To make that, but I seen an argument between. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I said no. Those are two live wires, and not there was a fight. It's something I
Mm,
can see. It's like dynamite, and I see the
mhm,
before it runs.
mhm,
I don't know how that's the best way
mhm,
to explain it.
mhm.
Yeah.
My gosh. Um, so you see or sense a vibrational shift before it even happens in people. That is incredible. How do you use that in your day-to-day, or should I say in your energy work? How do you use that as you're helping others?
I I'm also a Leo. Let's just play with all the do as spiritual beings. I'm a Leo. I'm a fire sign. I delve in. The sun is the thing that keeps everything going. Look, we're cocky, just dance around.
Mhm,
We bring life, but we can also bring same breath.
mhm.
So you have to watch your vibration. You don't shoot out too much to hurt, and that you
Right.
don't shoot out and to keep everything going. Also with the sun, home when it comes up, when it first comes up, if you see it,
Mhm,
you can hear the om. If you focus, if you can hear the sun come up and wake you up. That's the frequency that I
mm,
learned.
mm.
Yeah.
So the frequency
What?
of the sun, literally, we think about it as light, but as suppose it is just the frequency of the sun, then you're saying, and the energy the sun is sending towards the earth is what wakes us up.
Yes.
That is beautiful. That is
Yes.
beautiful.
It's it's love.
That
It's
is wonderful.
it's it's not just sunshine and glitter. Like no, this will hurt you if you get to. You have to
Absolutely.
stay within your realm. You can't,
Absolutely.
or you hurt yourself, and you can't take too much, or or not too much, or self. You deprive yourself.
Right. Right,
Vitamin
right, right,
D.
right.
I mean, I can. How deep it'll go. You'll go crazy. It
Yeah.
goes into everything that I do. My circle, everything, everything.
Wow. Well, that is what me yes. And a lot of especially a lot of us, well, a lot of people in general, but we are deficient in vitamin D because we're no longer we're not outside in the sun and we're not photosynthesizing it like we used to, right? B, our soil has been depleted of it to such a great degree that we no longer ingest it in our foods, right? So we have to be careful. Even organic foods, like I've begun to hear that even quote unquote organic foods are not necessarily as good as they could be, right? Um,
Mm-mm.
so that's a huge, and I know this is like food and everything. That's a very big, um, that's very big for you, right? Like
Yeah,
food is a big thing for you.
very big. Look like a string bean, but I should not. I come from Gullah Geechee people. And I also went to the culinary. I am to say the least. But with that came the that everybody else is getting and having. Not the one that I got, multiple other autoimmune autoimmune diseases and other diseases all come from what we're eating.
Mhm.
We're eating trash. We know I'm not even gonna hurt anybody's feelings and say what I know people do that to you guys. But we all
Mhm.
know the water's bad. get close to the root and as close to the dirt as you can possibly get. Soil, if you
Wow.
can. If you can't, be conscious of what you box. You know that box is nothing but poison. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna say that I can. Just like they're putting some type of poison in ourselves and children. But if we were to take the same poison and put it on there, we would go to it in our food. Make it make sense.
Wow.
Make it make sense. That I don't want to stay there because I really want to get into vegan. I know that's the bad when people would say that they were vegetarian or
Yeah.
vegan. Like, what? Don't curse at me. I'm a at least.
Well, we vacillate between all of, I'll go through time periods where I'm eating very vegetarian, I'll be very vegan. You know what I'm saying? It is, sometimes one or the other. And sometimes I go back to being somewhat of a carnivore. Um, I think what can happen sometimes is if it's presented in the wrong way, then there's so much guilt or shame put on someone because they do still eat meat.
Yes.
And I don't think anything should be like, I try very hard not to, and I hope that I don't assign any guilt or shame at all, because I don't feel like that's a really strong motivator. It shouldn't be the motivator, right?
It's not.
So I know that as your free um
Yeah.
offer, I'm going to actually put it in here. You guys can actually just download it directly, right? I probably want to, well, we'll do it this way. You given us you got that all right. Thank you, dears. You're giving us kind of like this a recipe, if you will, for something just for avocado toast. What are the benefits of avocado toast, of eating in a vegan way?
Okay. Well, first of all, we don't hurt and here for us to literally close up and kill just for our consumption. That we're helping our planet. We're a positive instead of negative. I know I'm going to have the people in the comments. They're alive as well. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But in all the books that were everywhere, they tell us that we are supposed to be eating the fruits, not the dead energy, because you're negative energy, dead energy. You have to put it into your body. But our bodies aren't built like that. We want life. We want
Mm-hmm.
we want the electricity from the foods that we builds us. We're not even for real. We don't even really have to eat. But I'm not even gonna get into that. But it's positivity. Horrendous to eat. It's wrong. It is. Like, I'm not saying everybody go out, don't eat meat. Like, I look, and yes, I had my mother's stuffing. I sure did. I sure did. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
supposed